There were so many big calls that Billy had to make.
He got them all right.
He got them all right. Kurt Mann, what a performance. Debut. Like 32 years of age, coming in, playing his first Origin game, a must-win game, and to play like that, it was outstanding.
Even making Cameron Munster captain, when you consider he had Harry Grant, who's a club captain, Tino, who's a club captain,
Carrigan, Cotter, Ponga.
And he ignored all those blokes. Gave the captaincy to Cam Munster. Cam Munster wins man of the match.
You put Cameron Munster in a Queensland jersey week in, week out. Like, he's arguably one of the best players in the game.
Well, you know what stood out for me is, like, for all the moments of brilliance that Cam brings to a football side, it's his mentality of not being affected by mistakes.
Yep.
Like, he made a couple of, by his standards, poor plays.
He just flushes it straight away.
Like, and it is just incredible, this ability. Like, and we don't focus on them because he never lets it bog him down.
James Maloney is another similar example.
And not everybody can play with that. Oh, well, it's not that he doesn't care about making mistakes, but it's just this
next job
rare
mentality.
Ability to just bounce and keep going. You can't have everyone in your spine playing like that and with that, I guess, that level of freedom and that school of thought. But it is for me, it really stands out in Cam Munster's game that he can concede a 7-tackle restart set. And I think also his team responds to that because they know with Cam, it's like, well, it's fine because he'll do something good for me. So I'll get into the trenches for Cam because I know he's going to do something big later on.
On every level, Jimmy, it was a coaching masterclass by Billy.
It was, man.
Yeah, we all doubted Ruben Cotter playing on an edge. I thought maybe we doubted Harry Grant starting the game at hooker after Origin 1. Billy came out and said, the lineup will not change. He was true to his word. The lineup did not change.
I was surprised. To be honest, I was surprised.
So was I.
Yeah.
I was surprised as well. People doubted Trent Liero, but Billy put faith in them and they rewarded that faith. And that's what great coaching is, right? Gets the best out of your players and
so you think
give them faith.
Do you think it was his plan to lose 5 tries to 4?
No, probably not. No, the goal kicking did make a difference.
His heart would have been in his mouth for the last 7 minutes. But it's a good point you made because as a player, first and foremost, you want belief from your coach. And you know you didn't come off with the best game 1, but to pick and stick and to have that faith in you, to know he knows that you can get better, you can get the best out of me. Like, you want to repay that to your coach. And mate, I'm sure Billy's loved in that camp. You can just tell the way the players speak, particularly the post press conference with Cameron, the way he was speaking on Billy is just, there's definitely love there.